Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a very special video. As some of you may be aware, it is my 21st birthday. So this is just going to be a bit of a get ready with me. I'm going to answer some of your guys' questions. Also, you guys will have to stay tuned to the end of the video to find out who the giveaway winner is. So I'll be inserting a clip from my Instagram live after Monday's video as to me drawing out a winner, and if the winner could please comment their Instagram in the comments below so that I can get in contact with yourselves. And I wish everyone the best of luck, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
It's your birthday, it's your birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
So, whilst doing my eyebrows, the first question is, what are your goals? So my goals in terms of my channel is to hopefully help you guys with some easier methods on how to do certain makeup looks, and I would also like to get my work known by people and to grow as an influencer and as an artist. So that's kind of the goal of this channel. The next question was asked by a very good friend of mine, and the question is, what does it feel like turning older? And I know you're going to be watching this, so my question to you is, what does it feel like being older than me? Let that one sink in. The next question is, who inspires me? So in terms of day-to-day life, one of the people would have to be my best friend. She's been through a hell of a lot. She's still very strong, and she managed to keep going on a day-to-day basis. And I think, considering everything that she's been through, she's an extremely strong person, and I aim to and aspire to be as strong as what she is. And then also inspiration wise, I have to say my family is a very big inspiration to me. As a family, over the past year, we've been through a lot, and the way that all of us as a family have handled the situations and are still coping makes me think that my family is an incredibly strong family, and that inspires me. Okay, so how did I get into makeup? I can't say that there was a very specific point where I remember being like, oh, okay, this is what I want to do. But when I was very late in terms of using makeup, due to the fact that my parents were quite strict on not wearing makeup, etc. So I think I started wearing makeup about when I was 13 or 14, and I can't say it was very good. It wasn't. It was horrendous, and I wish I had never started putting makeup on like that, but it inspired me to carry on and be where I am today. So when I was 18, I actually decided, do you know what, one of the things that I love the most is makeup. So I decided to go ahead and go back to college, and I did makeup as a course, and I finished it last year in June. I finished my level 1 and my level 2 and my level 3 actually. So it was only when I was at college that I really found what my favourite part of makeup is, and that's the more creative side. Like, I always used to sit in my room, like on Halloween and stuff, use like things in the house to try and create like scary things like cuts and stuff. Obviously at that point it was never any good, but then when I really got into college and started being actively involved in it and knowing how to do things, the best way to do things, I think is when I really found what I love about makeup. And what I love about doing makeup is that it's a way to express yourself, and if sometimes you can't express it in words, I can put it on my face. So if I feel in a very hyperactive mood, you will find that a lot of the times my looks are all over the place, very abstract kind of look. Whereas sometimes, there's an old one that I did, I'll insert a picture here, and it's a very deep and emotional look, and it's to do with depression. So I think when I really started getting into the more creative side is when I first knew that this is what I want to do, this is where I want to be. So yeah. So as for do I remember my first makeup product, I do. I will insert a picture of it here because I can't remember the name of it. But it was this foundation with the red pump on it. It has got to have been about 3 shades too dark for me. And that's because it wasn't actually mine at the time. It was my older sister's, but she never used it anymore, so I decided that I was gonna have it. And as my sister was very clearly mixed race, then I don't look it at all. It was very dark for me. My first makeup product that was mine and was brought for me was actually a mascara. Not very fancy, but yeah, that was my very first makeup product. The next question is, which do I apply first? Foundation or concealer? I tend to apply concealer first. It depends on what you want to use your concealer and foundation for. So if you put your concealer on before your foundation, then you're usually using it to cover up any blemishes. Whereas if you put your concealer on after your foundation, then it tends to just brighten up the skin. So I tend to only use it beforehand, because I don't feel like it looks right on me if I use it after I put on my foundation. So yeah. Okay, for this next question, we're just going to sit and I'm just going to talk. It's not right for me to do anything whilst talking about this. So, if I could change one thing, what would it be? So for this question, I'm just going to bear myself and be completely honest. So we're going to go back to the dates of the 2nd of June and the 6th of June 2019. On the 2nd of June, I lost my nan. And 4 days later, on the 6th of June 2019, I lost my dad. My dad being my nan's son. They were very close, they loved each other dearly, and they were both very, very seriously ill. And I just want to take a minute to say that if they're both watching over with me, I hope they're proud. I hope I'm doing them proud. I hope they'll be proud of me for taking this step into doing my makeup online, because they've nagged at me for a very long time to do this. And I just never got around to it. It was only when my very good friend was talking to me about it that I was like, do you know what? I want to get my makeup out there. I want to show people what I can do. I want to be able to influence people, help people, be there for people. So I hope they're watching, and I really do hope I'm doing them proud. And I love you both so much, and they're forever going to be missed. A day-to-day life, it can be hard, it can be a struggle, especially the fact that they never saw it to my 20th birthday, let alone my 21st. It's crazy to think that this is my second birthday already without them. It's like time goes so fast. But it feels so slow at the same time. It feels like they've been gone for 5 minutes, yet they've been gone for a year. So if I could change one thing, I would bring them back. I would have them here, and I know that's selfish, but it's hard, and I miss them. And if I wasn't able to have them back, I would at least have some more time with them, tell them that I love them more, and sit and talk to them more. So yeah, that concludes that question. If I could change one thing, I would have them back. I would have more time with them. And that's the end of the question. So yeah, sorry for getting emotional on you guys. We'll move on to the next one. Okay, the next question to me is a funny question. A lot of people won't understand why it's funny. You will when I insert pictures. Do I have any tattoos? I do have tattoos. I have in total 1, 2, 3. I have 5, and I intend to get some more for one for my nan and one for my dad. So in total, I will have 7. I currently have 5. Okay, if there's any noise in the background, I do apologise. It's my birthday. There's people around. So yeah, as for what my tattoos are, I have a rose on my inner left ankle. I have what should have been a flower on the outer left ankle. Me and my friend were young, we did stick and poke tattoos. It now looks like a bunch of grapes. Then on the inside of my right ankle, I have a crescent moon. On the outside of my right ankle, I have a heart. Then on my shoulder, I have an unfinished tattoo that I've had for about 3 years. It's still not been finished. It currently looks like roadkill pigeon. That's not what it is. It was meant to be a dove with lots of different patterns inside of it, but it's not finished, so it looks like a roadkill pigeon. So they are my tattoos. Would I consider doing a look on my friend? So I have done many looks on my friends. I obviously would if they would want to be on my channel. If they don't, I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, you've got to come on my channel, I've got to do your makeup. Same with my younger sister. I would love to get her involved and do a look on her at some point. But obviously I'm not going to force her to be on my channel. She doesn't have to do it. So yes, if any of my friends would like to be on my channel, I'd like to have their makeup done, then of course I will. The next question is what's under my bed. This kind of made me laugh, but I don't know why. What's under my bed is my floor. I guess some people have an underneath to their bed. I don't. My bed sits on the floor. Okay, the next question is do I have any birthmarks? And this is a strange question for me because I've never actually found a birthmark on me. So I have a black mark in my eye and I just class that as my birthmark, so I guess yes I do. And then what star sign am I? I am a Cancer. The next question you guys would like to know the answer is, do I have any pets? And I do. I have 2 dogs that live in the house. There's an Akita, American Akita. His name is Tuco. And then we have a Shih Tzu mixed Pomeranian, whose name is Gizmo. Then, he's not necessarily my pet, he's my nan's, but I class him as my pet too. We have a cat at my nan's house, whose name is Simba. what is my favourite alcohol? I do have a favourite alcohol. I will insert a picture of it in the corner, because even when I say the name of it, people don't seem to know what it is. So it's an alcohol called Chambord. It's a liqueur, which is like raspberry flavoured. It's very nice. If you've not tried it, I do recommend it. Okay, did I start YouTube just for the money? The very simple answer to this is no, I did not. I started YouTube as a way to, I think I explained this in my first video, I make TikToks, I post pictures and stuff on Instagram, but there isn't enough time on either of those platforms to be able to give a full tutorial on a look. So I found this was probably the easiest way to make a full in-depth video on how to do and go through the process of doing one of the looks that I do. So no, I didn't start it for money. Would I like to make money off it? Someday I would love to, but as of right now, I have not started this for money. I've started it as it's a passion. I love makeup. I wanted to help people. I wanted to give people little insider knowledge and tips on how to do things, in which be sure to tune into my next video, because I will be showing you a very easy way to do a very complex look, and I feel like it will be very beneficial to a lot of people, so be sure to tune into that. So simple answer is no, I did not start this for the money. Okay, the last and final question that you guys asked me is, do I have any siblings? The answer to this is I do. I have 3 sisters and I have 1 brother, and we're all very similar ages, kind of. My little sister is 13, I'm 21 today. My sister just above me will be 22 in 3 days on the 17th, so if you'd like to wish her a happy birthday as well. And my brother's 23, and my oldest sister is 26, turning 27. Or 27, 20, no, 26, 27. Don't know why I questioned that. So yeah, that is all my siblings. Okay, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. After I have finished my outro, there will be a clip inserted of the winner, so be sure to watch that to find out if you've won, so you can leave a comment as to your Instagram below. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed getting ready with me for my 21st birthday, and I can't wait to see you guys again soon. So be sure to be back here on Monday at 6 PM for my next upload. Until then guys, bye. So the winner is Lauren Kenny, and I will add this into the YouTube video for tomorrow.
Happy birthday to you. It's your birthday.